Hey, welcome back to the Palatinate forest, Palatinate, whatever. We're in the forest. And we got sugar and grapes loaded up. And we are headed to our winery to get this going. Boom. So that's fantastic. And now we're going to start making some wine. I think this is one we can make. Let's see. Yep, sugar grapes. So this morning, here in November, I bought some cattle. I think I bought like 20 something cattle. Had to make 2 trips and got them into their barns. I looked at the horses. They're not doing great because I don't take care of them. But that's my own fault. And then we put down this little guy for some honey. So I think honey will spawn here. And I don't know, actually I don't know if honey is going to spawn there because our beehive, I said our first, but it's really our only beehive, I put way over here. See the big one on the left right there? It's like a giant beehive. So that's our first one, and we're probably going to put another one down as well. But so we got one here, and then we're going to put another one all the way at the other end of this grass field. And that will be our honey, and when we get enough honey we'll probably use it to make, there's like a strawberry, I don't know, we can use the honey to make some different wines, so our customers have a bigger kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? They have more options. So I think we might just put one right here. Well, I'm not really sure. So we have this. We put it here, but I use that area to back in quite a bit. Oh, do I own this? I must own this. If we own this, we're going to stick. Just put it right here. Boom. And then I wonder if it would be good to place one over here somewhere. We don't really have any room for it. That's on the road. Kind of wiggle it, yeah. So we got two of those, and hopefully the honey will go to where it needs to go. That's kind of my hope. But I am not quite sure if that's going to happen or not. We do have 2 fields we can harvest. I don't know if I want to yet until next month, but it might be worth checking. Alright, so December 1st, it looks like there's no snow. So I think beginning of next month we'll actually do that. We'll just do all 3 of them. Even this one should be ready, even though it won't be fully ready. But I gotta figure out how to get our swather down to that other grass field. I don't know how feasible that is going to be, but that is what it is. Everything else is going pretty well. Still have apples for apple juice, so we can sell that stuff. We have our sugar beet going. We have our winery that's looking fantastic. That's a little seating area right there. And then we got this going, so everything is looking pretty good. I think in this episode we need to start planning out our next things. I gotta figure out how I want to do the house. Do we need those? I think we'll leave those there for now. Gotta figure out where or how we're going to do the house and start clearing that land. I want to maybe find a spot to put like a small male only, like a bunch of bulls, little bull area of cattle, just so that way we don't have so many bulls in there and we could keep them out until they're ready to sell, and then we could sell them. Right now I'm just letting them reproduce as much as possible, so that's not too bad. But like, we could take out some of these trees and put maybe in a small one there and just let them be there chilling until they're time to go. Let's see, what else do we got going on. I think that's kind of it at the moment. We do need to do some more trees and clear some land, so I want to get that done. So for that, over here at field 48, this little area right here, we could probably make a field as well. So all this would be one giant field, and that would be pretty nice, just to have some crops, some additional crops, and then boom, they're kind of out their ways. Same with 47. Thought about doing 47. We're gonna buy 47 though, because we would need this whole road to be against our property line so we can upgrade it. The county said we could upgrade as long as we have property on the road. So same with our current road right here. We got to buy field 38, and then we will not. What field? Oh, 51. What is this? Oh, we do own that. So we got part of it, but we definitely need the rest so we could upgrade that road, which is super important to make it gravel so cars can come up and tow the trailers to our stuff. Oh, I did put in a fueling tank on the farm, so I'll show you that real fast. So I got tired of driving back and forth. We still have our trailer because we'll need it, but if come over here, we got this beast. It holds 25,000. It is empty at the moment. So we come in, holds 25,000 liters, and we're just gonna buy it, $40,000. So now we got fuel up here all the time, which is great because our tractors and everything need fuel, and now it just gets delivered to us. When we get low, we could just call them up and have them bring out some more. So that is fantastic. I am kind of concerned about how to get our swather down to the field because it is too wide for the trails. So we might have to actually not, yeah, I don't know. Might have to find a different thing to do that, unfortunately. We are going to put this here. Come on. There we go. Alright. So other than that, everything is pretty good, and there's not much for you to see at the moment. So I'm going to figure out some decisions and see what we could do to expand and what I want to work on. Luckily we don't need a house at the moment because we have this, and that is pretty fantastic. But at the same time, it would be nice to, oops. Alright, it would be nice to actually have a house and a yard and stuff. So I'm going to figure that out. We'll do that off screen, off camera, and then I'll bring you back when something awesome is happening. So that should be cut. Alright, so we also got one for liquid fertilizer. So this big old beast, well, two of them sitting here, so we will, ooh, $105,000. Alright, it is full. We can now fill up our little liquid fertilizer trailer. And maybe fill it up? Hopefully. We just spent the money. Is it not? Okay. Start filling. No. It's not going full. What the heck? Didn't we buy it? Oh shoot, we bought solid fertilizer. Alright, well, we're not going to waste it, so that is unfortunate. It's only 60,000 liters. We will grab everything we need to handle that nonsense. And grab the trailer, and then I'll just go put it into storage. That is very unfortunate. So if we get back in there, when we have oats, we won't be able to drive through the field. So it'll be a good little practice. Alright, well, I'll see you guys in a bit. Well, the beauty of our mistake is we could just go put this into our gardens right here. So, hey, even though we didn't need it, we got it, so we might as well use it. So we'll dump whatever goes into each of these. And we'll go from there. I think our carrots are probably going to be done for now. So we should probably change those. And I did... not strawberries. I did upgrade all of these so that way they will do more than they needed to. Like, so it's a level 2. So it's kind of like having 2 instead of just 1 there. So technically we have like the production of 6. So that's pretty good. Why is it not? Oh. So I dumped it right there. You know, even though there was an oops, at least we were able to make something positive out of it. So that one's full, that one is not, that one is not. So 2 of them still aren't full. I don't know why they freaking act a fool. Oh, I just gotta back up a little bit more. Alright, let's go fill this back up. See if we could purchase it with some liquid fertilizer. If we can, we might just get 2, put 1 more next to it, and then we'll have solid fertilizer and liquid fertilizer. That's the rest of that. So once this is done filling up, we will check and see if we could buy liquid in it. If we cannot, that'd be a bummer. But I definitely think having one more would be the play. It might be a good idea to make this kind of rocks instead of... Oh, don't leave too early. Alright, so let's go back in here. So that is only solid. This is filled with fertilizer. This one says liquid fertilizer. Okay, so let's put this right here. Alright, now make sure we get the right one. Alright, liquid fertilizer. Alright, so we leased this guy. It was like 40 G's or something. Because some of the trees are super big and our current one wouldn't work. We got some different trees up here, some lodge pines and some other stuff. So we are cutting a little bit bigger. Instead of 9 meters, we're going 12. And my goal, since we leased this, is to get all the trees on the ground. Obviously, all the wood won't fit in the sawmill, but if we could get everything on the ground, we could maybe get a move to the sawmill, maybe stack up some other stuff there. Keep that going. I think it would be worth the investment to get this done. It drives a little bit better up here, and I just think that getting this done is what we want to do as quick as we can. It's super expensive, so I don't think we will ever need to buy it. But you never know. If we're going to have to keep logging to sustain our ranch, we might, but I don't want to do that. And get to a point where instead of worrying about cutting down trees, we could ride our horses and get them to be super awesome. So I'm going to try to get this little section of this whole area done, and then we might run over and finish the rest of field 48 and get that done as well, but we will see what happens. I don't want to keep this for too many months, or days really. I just want to bust out what we can and return it. But yeah, so that's kind of the plan right now. I did kind of start working on where we're going to put our house. That is super frustrating and difficult because I don't want to have to pick up every tree and just replant decoration trees. But you might have to build what I want to build. So we'll see what happens with that. But I think right now we're making pretty good time. Most of the day, woke up a little early, drove down, picked this up, and then came back up and just got to work. And we're just cruising. Quick. So if we look, this whole area is done. I mean, we got stumps everywhere. We got wood just laying everywhere. We have some of it already loaded. We got some oak trees we already chopped. So it's cleared out. We might be able to move this wood out of the way. Oh, I guess we're not really going to plant anyway, but it's done. I mean, look at this. Now it's just moving stuff, making piles, getting this cleaned up, prepping it for field work. We got to get the stumps cleared, which isn't the worst thing to do. We got to get the wood loaded, which isn't the worst thing to do either. We did make the logs a little bit bigger. I think they're 12 meters now. Let's just dump in right there. And yeah, I mean, it went so fast. I am thinking about finishing up that other field maybe before the end of the day, so when we have to return it, we're done with what we need to get done with it. And then in the winter, it is just working through prepping these and getting them ready for grass or oats in the next one. I think it would be nice if we did these with oats and we didn't have to use the other fields up there for oats, and we can just keep those grass for now, because I don't know how we're going to get that truck, our mower, down here. I could probably do put it on a trailer and bring it down, which might be the play, which we'll find out tomorrow in this episode. But yeah, I mean, it just ate this up quick. So it might be worth going down to the other field and just start chopping away. I don't really know if we need to at the moment. But we have it. We got at least. I think these are the last big fields we need to do. Our other one could handle the what's it called? Our house area just fine. Yeah, so I'm gonna just go and I'm just gonna keep cutting these trees over here and make more mess and go from there. Alright, so it is 6 p.m. 6:15-ish, and we did not get done with this side. However, if we grab our flashlight, how do we turn this thing on? Boom, boom, boom. Oops. Turn on flashlight. So, let's not get hit by a bear. We did get all the way this way. We kind of went around some of this because of big oak trees and things. Waddle, waddle, waddle. And then we did a big section here. We got some big oaks we got to get down still. Put through the chopper. And then this is kind of where we ended. And we started working our way back on this outside edge. A bunch more oaks. So we got most of it done. I think we got enough of it done. It's not worth keeping our rental. Since we only got that whole bunch left. Oh man, we still got a bunch left. Oh well. But we're going to get rid of this. And tomorrow we got mowing to do. We got some cleanup to do to be able to mow. So I'll see you when we are mowing. And I got to figure out how to get our mower down here. Alright, so we went and we picked up this trailer because it holds a bunch more. We leased it because we're just going to use the tall wood chips. And we got a lot of wood chips to do. So I think we're going to clean up all of those. And then we're not going to mow since most of these are not ready to be mowed. This one is the big field on the ranch is not ready to be mowed, so I don't want to mow one without the other. I'm still debating on how we are going to mow this. I thought about just buying another mower, like a Batwing or something, selling the other one. Not 100% sure. It's all up in the air. And I mean, we'll be able to get a harvester down here, so if we do oats down here, it's not a big deal. Easy peasy. But definitely not sure how we're going to get this grass mowed at the moment. Whoa, that's a big boy. But at the same time, when we spend $40,000 on another mower, it's not the end of the world. And if we do that, we will just sell the other one. I don't want to have two mowers, so not a huge deal. But we're definitely not going to get another front and rear one to go onto our tractor like we had before. That John Deere we had would be pretty sweet right now because it would actually be able to mow. So I could just jam this in there, but it's not looking like that's going to happen. It's small enough to fit down the path and do that. So, unfortunately, we don't have that. Fortunately, there's that to cut it. So yeah, so I got to figure out that. Just want one mower. If we have to mow, then windrow, we'll mow windrow. Not the end of the world. I'm not sure if we can, thinking about it, what if I wonder if we could get a forge wagon, a forge harvester. Ooh, use a forge harvester, and then they would automatically put the grass in it, and we could haul it away. That could be the play. It's expensive, but it might be worth it. There we go. I think that's what we might get. We might look into. I've never mowed with a forge harvester, but I feel like it would just use like one that cuts grass and it just throws it in the back. And we just have to find a large enough kind of trailer to put on it. And there is one that is like a forge wagon with an auger. So I wonder if that would work. I want, you know, something where it holds a good amount. I think we might look into that. That might be one of our purchases. I mean, we still have to buy a regular combine, so there is that purchase, which is going to be $1 million or so probably, but we don't need that until it's time to harvest our oats, and we don't have to worry about that because we have a whole bunch of gold that we could sell to use. So not super concerned about getting that. So maybe a forge harvester, get a little New Holland forge harvester, and go from there. I freaking love this thing. This is the best wood chipper ever. Big old branches, just toss it on top until it wasn't too expensive. The real wheels make me laugh, but that's alright. I'm just gonna keep working. We'll bring you back when we figure out life, I guess. Go, 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 go.
Population getting by, crossing that county line brings back the good old days. With the same old station on the side of that homegrown two-lane paradise, watching that midnight sky you don't see in LA. This big world will always change, but the small town will stay the same. This concrete tree line's got my head up in the clouds. A good thing that I got my roots back in steady ground. With the same old small church parking lot, I cried when Bobby tied the knot. By God, we never thought he'd give her his last name. Or the ring that I won on the night that we once stayed 14 to 9. Those Friday football lights sure did feel like fame. This big world will always change, but the small town will stay the same. Thought these freeways led to freedom, thought I'd leave and find my way. When this big map tide breaks me down, I go back to the place where the same old worn-out welcome sign with population getting by, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me. Rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff links, something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, why they mad at a man like me? I went too crazy. Better take that knee and kiss my ring, cause I be royalty. Everywhere I go, my scene, and they be hating. That's such a lame thing. Yeah, y'all be lame things. I could never ever go outside like that. Yeah, my people got my back, and I know that that's a fact. So I won't worry about a thing. I'm gonna keep on burning track. Do you get what I mean? I got faith in my dream. Oh, it's been a long haul. Gotta go home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and I know you love the way that I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, 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 can't get pressure, cause you know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me. Rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff link, something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. I hear you been asking about me, where I've been and where I sleep. It's hard to find me if you really want to. Turns past that takes a cool sign. Same bobcat, same old boots, trying to outrun the thought of you. But in this town, the truth don't stop. You can't live in a town this small. You can change your mind, but not your past. Every mile just feels like moving half. You can change my name in your phone. You can't leave in a town this small. I moved on, but not too far. Just down the road from who we are. You can change your hair, change your street, but you can't run the memories. Nah, I ain't mad, I just laugh sometimes. How love can fade, but this town stays mine. They say small towns just don't forget. I guess you're right about that. You can change your mind, but not your past. Every mile just feels like moving half. You can change my name in your phone. You can't leave in a town this small. Every red light still knows your car. Every Porsche light still breaks my heart. You can back it up, girl, burn it all. You can't leave in a town this small. Don't go too far when it's written in the counting stars. I try leaving, tried it all. You can't leave in a town this small. Yeah. Ooh. You can change your mind, but not your past. Every mile just feels like moving half. You can change my name in your phone. You can't leave in a town this small. Every red light still knows your car. Every porch light still breaks my heart. You can back it up, girl, burn it all.
Alright, so off this field we got 35,000 liters, which isn't too bad. We need to go through and smooth it out a little bit so everything cuts better, but not too bad. All we did was plant and fertilize. We did a lime, we didn't do any of that other stuff. So I don't think it's too bad. Definitely goes a little bit more what's the word I'm looking for? Food for our cattle. So I'm gonna go pick up the other one, the other field, which should be a pretty solid amount, and then dump it into our processor and go to sleep. then tomorrow we're gonna do the same thing. Just load up more wood, take it down to the sawmill, drop it off, cut some stumps, get some cattle, and go from there. Hopefully it's not snowing too bad, so don't want to have to plow. But it won't be too bad plowing from here down to the road, since it's like partway there already. But we'll kind of see what happens. So I will see you tomorrow. Liters of wood chips. And wood chips are at like their highest price right now, and we got to return this trailer because we don't need it. We just used it for all the wood chipping. So we are going to get rid of it, and I figured we might as well use its ability, so I don't have to make 10 trips with a different trailer that we own, because that would just take way too long. So we're going to sell this and see what we get. Then I got to drive over and return the trailer. And hopefully this goes pretty quick. Alright, we are just about done. And we got $955,000 and then $92,000 for our environmental score. So we got over almost, no, we did get like $1 million. So that's pretty sweet. I was not expecting that. But there's a lot of oak trees that we had a wood chip. And that's why I just leased this. So the wood chipper can just keep running and fill it, and not have to run back and forth and dump our wood chips 4,000 times, just to save a little bit of time. So I'm going to drive over, return this, get back up, and see what else needs done. I need to check all of our productions, make sure they still have stuff in it. Last night I did take some coffee beans over and put them in the roaster, so we can start getting that stuff prepped for our coffee shop. Yeah. And we just hit that tree pretty hard, so that's kind of a bummer. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so we need to get some more sugar going. Oh, look at that. We got honey already. Nice. Alright, so let's get some sugar beets. Goes over to our trailer. Do this a couple times. I did upgrade this one more time this month, so now it's at like level 3, so hopefully it makes more sugar beets quickly. Oh, you just smashed the trailer. Maybe one more time to get the rest. Whoa. There we go. Very good. So the honey we can use to make some stuff, so that's cool. So we gotta go drop off sugar beets, and then we will grab coffee beans. We'll drop them off over there. And then I think that's all we have to deal with at the moment. I should have just put it in the dump truck. It's a little bit easier. Make sure we have some room in here, so we did not check that. Oh yeah, we got plenty of room. Alright, there we go. Let's go this way. We might actually make this like a little bit longer. There. With this we can do both. Yeah. Alright, so there'll still be a little bit in there, but that's okay. There we go. And once we get the whole ranch kind of built out, we will start downsizing some stuff. We won't need all the trailers. We won't, we won't need all of the. We just won't need all the stuff we have, so we can get rid of some of it, which will be pretty nice to simplify things. Then we'll just be farming and growing our herd until we need to get some more land and clear it just to hold more cattle, but I think we'll be alright.
Not even drink, wanna get out of my own head, wanna lay down, overthink. I wanna cry every tear I got, put on a dress, be a stranger's dream, lock up this heart of mine, wanna wear it on my sleeve. I kinda wanna hate you, but I wanna love you too. I wanna hold you close and let you go, find someone new. And I wish it wasn't, but my mind's made up in two. What's killing me the most is knowing two things can be true. Wanna throw away your vanity, wanna wear it to sleep tonight, wanna wipe our slate clean, wanna pick this thing up right where we left off, wanna block your number, take one last time, make it another. Wish I was one or the other. I kinda wanna hate you, but I wanna love you too. I wanna hold you close and let you go, find someone new. And I wish it wasn't, but my mind's made up in two. What's killing me the most is knowing two things can be true. If it's black, it's white. If it's wrong, it's right. Soon as I pick one, I switch sides. I kinda wanna hate you, but I wanna love you too. I wanna hold you close and let you go, find someone new. And I wish it wasn't, but my mind's made up in two. What's killing me the most is knowing two things can be true. Two things can be true.
so high. Feet on the ground, but I still get by. Rules were made for someone else to try, but not me, not me. They said slow down, son, take your time, but I was born running every stop sign. Sky is the limit, no chance to hold. Sky is the limit, I'm breaking the mold. Sky is the limit, I'm out of control tonight. Every doubt just feeds some flame. Every scar reminds me why I came. And I've been broke, I've been blessed, carry faith in an empty chest till now. The stars are down like good old friends, saying, boy, don't stop when the sky just ends. Sky is the limit, no chance to hold. Sky is the limit, I'm breaking the mold. Sky is the limit, I'm out of control tonight. Sky is the limit, no chance to hold. Sky is the limit, I'm breaking the mold. Sky is the limit, I'm
Alright, so I think we got everything we needed done over here. We still got some more strawberries. All these are grapes now. I didn't realize this one was pumping out a bunch of strawberries. So these are all grapes. They probably don't need to be all grapes, but it looks like this is half and half right now. Maybe I didn't stop the strawberries. Which is fine, because we'll just grab these and we'll grab some honey at some point, and we'll make some different wine with those strawberries. So that's fine. Not a big deal. What else? All that stuff's done. I don't know what to do with this organic waste. I need to find something because we are making some. So if we check our... let's see, what is it? Vegetable. So this guy, right? It makes organic waste. I don't know what to do with it. So we got to figure that out. Everything else is ready. Everything is good. We have not checked the animals for food. They got plenty. I'm getting kind of low. Plenty. Horses. I need to take care of them. Whatever. They got food. They need some hay. Maybe we'll take them some hay. So we can drop some hay off for the horses. I don't think it'll do anything, but it's worth a shot. And then after that, we will go back down to our new fields and kind of continue to clean those up. Oh, I don't want to do that. I'll kind of let this thing off. And I'm just going to work on those fields. And we'll come back and come up with a new plan. But I want to can't really get all the wood gone. Oh, we do need to sell some wood, so we'll do that in a little bit. Our sawmill is full on 2 products. So we do... Whoa, that was a rough one. We do need to sell some of that. Otherwise, it's going to take longer to get everything processed. So we will go do that after we do this. Okay, so probably do this a couple times. Probably sell all the wood chips we got over there too, since they're going for good money right now. So load 1. Oh, we did not sell any wood chips. And we got $600,000. That is very unfortunate that the wood chips did not sell. I wonder if they'll sell if we put them here. Oops. Accidentally. Let's see. Gonna go down. Nope. Whatever. Wood chips are not gonna sell. Alright, let's go get another one. Alright, I think this was everything that was coming out, so time to hit this and see what we get. Whoa. Another $550,000, so that is pretty sweet. We're up to $3.2 million, and we still have our gold bars, so that's amazing. And we still need to get some more work done. I don't know what the end goal is for this episode, but we need to figure it out. So I will see you maybe January, depending on what happens. I bought the soil samples. It's all plowed and everything. Our beehives going. We are going to sell this mower. We'll just have to take the time and do it. So I'll get that sold in a little bit. But I think everything else is pretty much ready and done for today. Trying to think what else we might need to get done. So I will see you in the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe. All this stuff helps the channel greatly. And I would love it if you hit it, follow along. We are going to finish this build out and get our cattle and horse ranch kicking. At some point, we will start taking care of our horses. Unfortunately, I have yet to do that. I'm an idiot. So, yeah, until next time. Wait, hold on. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. Let's go see. Alright, so this field is done by the end of December. So, pretty good. I don't know how great it's going to be a harvest, but not too shabby. Whoa, shoot. Alright, well, totaled our tractor. So that sucks. Looks like next episode we will be getting a new tractor. Woo! Damn it. Alright, well, I'm an idiot. Alright, well, that's got to go. So, look at our truck's still down here. Yeah, so we got this field done. I did buy the soil samples, so that's good. And yeah, crap. Can't believe I rolled the tractor. So I'm not sure how this is going to plant or anything, but I think it'll be pretty good. Definitely will need some night, you know, all the stuff, but we're not super worried about that now, since the first thing on this will probably be oats. We are going to sell our swather mower thing and just use the Batwing. It worked good enough. It made it, yeah, with the windrowing and then the picking it up, it just seemed like a little bit better process. Even though we got enough money, we could buy a forage wagon, but that just seemed, I mean a forage harvester, but that just seems like a little bit of overkill, and I don't know how that would work on everything. So yeah, so thanks for hanging out. That's where we are at. All the wood is just at the sawmill, just stacked everywhere. So that sucks, but our tractor. Shoot. Alright. Thanks for hanging out. Like, comment, subscribe. Leave a comment on, hey, Josh, do this better. Or, hey, Josh, don't do it better. Or, hey, you're an idiot. Whatever works. Alright. Thanks. Take care, fellas. Ladies. Peace.